What's up, everybody? My name is Tyler. I'm filming my first video for the Wide Open YouTube channel. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of my garage and explain my setup. Take a look around the garage, tell you guys what's going on inside, all the parts we got, all the tools. We'll do a quick overview of the Miata, maybe roll it out of the shop so we can see what it looks like in the day. Go through the advantages and disadvantages of the shop, why I picked the location, and how it's been working out for me. This would be the entrance to what you'd call a little industrial park, as I like to refer to it as. First things first, we gotta get Ranger attached to the leash. Alright, so let's get some lights turned on here. Got that one over there. Got this Harbor Freight one up here. Not sponsored. Pretty decent. Alright, first things first, obviously the bowl in the room. We got a 1999 Mazda Miata 10th anniversary. I am currently restoring the vehicle, as you can see. Doing a full paint job, a little bit of body work. Getting pretty close to being done with this door. Got the whole roof convertible taped off, as well as the trunk. Now at this location, I am pretty cramped for space. So we do have vehicle dollies underneath the back of the car. Got a bunch of spare parts tucked up in here. OEM stuff. Got my Harbor Freight jack over here. Got a few blocks, got some wood just in case we need to, prop up the trunk. Got a nice little wall rack going on. Holds all my tools properly and my airline that I don't have a compressor for yet. If you're looking at purchasing one of these, it is a Rubbermaid Fastback. That is two of them put together. Really nice, really strong, multiple different attachments. Trash bags, rags, paper towels. Got some caulk down there for windows. Handsaw. Got my nice DeWalt radio that I've had for a while now. 4 fender flares, which were for the Miata. I'm only going to be using the front. I don't want much stance on the rear of the vehicle. This would also be the charging station, as you can see. Got my 100-foot extension cord ran. Some tool bags. Got the Miata headlights. These are definitely going to need a restore, which is going to be one of my next videos. Got a Jeep jack. Just some other spare parts on the Miata when I was stripping the engine bay out. Got some tools that I use every now and then for body work. That was stuff from my old job for when I installed windows. This is my little roll car. I kind of keep everything on here that I use a lot. Obviously, I cleaned it off right now, but it was stacked up the other day, I'll tell you that. Home Depot bucket on the bottom. Got it full of water, just in case of any fires or anything like that. I can try to put it out myself, as well as wet sanding and whatnot. I have this little creeper right here. This thing is pretty cool. They call it the Z Creeper. What's up, pup? If you come and you hit this little tab right here, and we'll pull up on the backside, turns into a nice seat. So this has come really handy, especially when working on a small, short vehicle like the Miata. Definitely need one of those if you're gonna have a car this short and not have a lift. Got the mop bucket and the broom over here. Do that every now and then. Gets pretty dusty in here when we're sanding. Taking a look at the left wall, I got a fallout shelter sign. This is one of 2 door cards that are in the Miata. As you can see, we added about 50 horsepower. You can get these all on Amazon. I like them. I was gonna wrap them, but I figured why not do stickers? Gonna get more stickers at the tracks than I am vinyl wrap. Up here we got my buddy's plates from Texas, which he never turned in and gave to me, and we have an old vintage Coca-Cola sign. Shop does have an electric door, which has a little... I am driving a 2002 Toyota Corolla. We'll go through that in another video. I got a couple of things that I'm looking at doing on that. But as you can see, one of the advantages of having in this garage is there's nobody around. These are usually used as storage. So I'll see someone every now and then. They might have some workout equipment, but other than that, very, very quiet. This is gated at the end, so no traffic at all. That's why I have the dog on a nice 15-foot leash. There's a little dog park down there. Got a nice trail going back into the woods. Got to get a little Baja bike so I can put my Harbor Freight motor on it. This place does have lights at night. As you can see, we got one every 2 or 3 so garages. Fire extinguishers, but they are empty, so I'm going to look into getting my own. That's basically the full shop tour. I'm going to start pulling some stuff off the Miata, take a quick look inside so we can see what we're looking at, get an idea of what I'm going to do to the build. It is a drift car build, and we'll go from there. First thing, when I got this car, it was, I don't know, someone did some body work and it wasn't the best. Not saying mine is that great either, but I definitely patched it up a little bit better. I ran some new metal in. This was all rusted out, as you get the typical Miata rust. Covered that up with some Bondo. It's a drift car. It's getting side skirts. It doesn't really matter. It's going to get crashed most likely. So my thought process was, if I can get Home Depot paint looking this good, and it's not even wet sanded yet, take a little bit of, spray it down. My thought process is if I can get Home Depot paint this good, then why would I spend $1,000 on a paint job when I'm going to be dinging people? And I'd rather keep a can of spray paint on me so I can get the crashed parts painted again, and thus preventing rust. So that's why I'm going with the metallic blue, as well as this car is blue on blue interior. Came blue on blue. It's a 99 10th anniversary, so we're going to stay with the original blue. I don't want to change the VIN or anything like that. I had a little body work to do up here. Had a little spot that I pulled out here and got all flattened out. That looks nice and healthy now. I've had the bumper on, it lines up real good. As far as the engine bay goes, I do have it kind of stripped right now. I'm working on getting everything else out right now. I just wanted to see how the stripper worked. And it was coated in grease. When I say coated, I mean you couldn't see those bolts on the power steering rack. So at the moment, this is what it looks like. I have everything except for the alternator and obviously the internals of the engine and the cylinder head. We're going to do a separate video soon on the entire Miata and its build process, what we're using, what we're building, where we're going to be racing, how long until it's going to be done. So stay tuned for that. Another thing to think about is working on this while it's raining. We are in Florida. It does rain a lot. So as you can see, I kind of have the skinniest things going up to the largest, which is the table. I can basically roll the car forward, roll it back to where I need it to be, and I can be in a nice dry environment with some backspace at all times. That was definitely a key thing when I was setting up the shop, as I have a lot of stuff, very small space. We got to figure out how we can work on the car without pulling it out of the shop, because we can't do that all the time. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe so you can see the next video. We got the Miata video coming. We're going to do the headlights on the Miata. That'll be a separate video. And then we're going to start working on the car a little bit. Thanks for watching. Be safe, ride fast, drive hard, hold her wide open.